you can see at the bottom, current roster, Orlando Magic. We're just going to do current NBA teams. We're going to do start in regular season because you can't do draft while using a custom league or a custom roster. So we're going to go straight ahead. We won't do setup options because it'll make the video too long and detract from what I'm trying to get at. So we're going to do the start mode. I'm going to pick Orlando Magic. We're going to advance. We're just going to advance. Now this is going to load up. We'll just auto-generate rookies. Okay. Now we're going to go to lineups. And you're going to notice something interesting. Let's say I go to, with R2 here, we go to custom. I'll hit triangle so that we can enable it. As you can see, for my center, I have Michael Jordan. I know he's not a center, but I chose to do so. You'll notice that when you go to change, let's say SF, you click on X and then you hit, on the directional pad left and right, and you can go through all the different players that can be that position. LeBron James, of course. So I'll click X again, and now we have LeBron James. I'll go to SG, click X again, scroll with the directional pad until you get who you want. Kobe Bryant. X to confirm. Now for PF, I have Dennis Rodman, and for PG, I have Stephen Curry. So for PF, we're going to scroll through. Where is Rodman? No, he's not there. It wants to default to this guy, Aaron. And for my PG, for Stephen Curry, he's not in here. It wants to default to this guy. So we'll just back out and we'll say, oh, that's interesting. Then I'll tab over, I'll look at the roster. Stephen Curry's there. Dennis Rodman's there. But I can't add them. Isn't that interesting? Here's how you fix that. Aaron Gordon was our guy, our PF, that was automatically put there by default. Well, what happens if I take him and I release him to free agency? I know that this is a negative because it says, unless signed within the next 2 days, a waived player's salary will still count against your team's total salary. Alright, fine. He's gone. I was also going to get rid of DJ, but when you do that, you have to have 14 players, and you can't go under that limit for more than 2 weeks at a time. So I said, no, forget it. Just get rid of that one player. Now, when I back out, and I go to my lineups, and I go to PF, click X. Look at that. Dennis Rodman's there, out of nowhere. Oh, sorry, I went to the wrong one. R2 over to custom. There, see? Dennis Rodman's right there. Now this guy I didn't get rid of, but let's see if I click on X if Stephen Curry is there. And he's there. He just magically shows up. So this was my lineup. This was my choice. This was the lineup that I wanted. And I couldn't get my PF or my PG to show up in the list under custom roster. Actually, I couldn't get him to show up anywhere except for the roster list. So by getting rid of the default guy that was at PF and releasing him, enabled it that that character here and this one here showed up. And that's it. I hope that this helps out some people because I had to figure this out on my own.